Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show off some of the photos and a few of the video clips that I got using my Canon R6 with 24-105 f4 lens on it on my recent trip to Spain. I went to Madrid, Sevilla, Granada, did a whole video travel vlog on that on the channel, so if you want to check that out, link is in the description below. But this video is going to focus more on the photography that we got done while we were there. And I want to talk about why I chose to bring this particular lens and set up on the trip as the only lens that I brought. And I'll just start off with that. It's basically because I wanted a very versatile lens. We decided to only bring one camera on the trip. We wanted to travel light, and therefore I think the 24-105 is one of the most versatile lenses there is. And if you're only bringing one camera and one lens, you might as well bring one with a wide focal length range. And also, like, this lens is fantastic for both photo and video in all sorts of situations. I think generally for traveling, this 24-105 lens is one of the best options there even is. I still think the 24-105, just that focal length range still at f4 is absolutely phenomenal, especially at the lightweight that it's at. That's it for why we brought this camera. Now let me go ahead and walk through some of the shots that I got while in Madrid, and then we'll go through Sevilla and Granada as well. That started off here in Madrid with this sunset shot. We went up to a rooftop bar during sunset, and we captured this absolutely fantastic shot of the city of Madrid. The whole landscape was excellent. We have this nice building highlighted here in the right side, but otherwise the colors are phenomenal from up here. But other than that, we didn't do a whole lot of photography in Madrid, to be totally honest. We kind of just walked around, ate food, got some video, sampled whatever cuisine we could find. But yeah, it was still a great time. But we focused more of our photography onto the later cities in Sevilla and Granada, and not to mention we spent more time there overall. So of course we're going to have more opportunities to take photos there. So moving on to Sevilla, we kind of did a few kind of portrait shots like this. I got this shot of Becca. We were walking around near the Royal Alcazar, and there was just like such picturesque alleyways and streetways with all these awesome colors in the background. The pastels, the mustard yellows, like kind of quintessential Spain, in my head at least, color thoughts. And then we have a similar portrait here at the Plaza de España. I mean, the Plaza de España is just the most picturesque place, one of the most I've ever seen. So I definitely recommend you go ahead and check that out. But yeah, here's another shot at the Plaza de España as well. And I was really happy to get the moon up in the corner here, or not in the corner, but the moon in the shot. And then we have the contrails from this passing aircraft as well. So it really kind of brought the whole photo together, in my opinion. And the color was fantastic. This is again at sunset. Basically, it was something like 5-6 o'clock in the evening. But besides that, this camera was mostly set into video mode while at this location because I wanted to get some slow-mo shots of the actual plaza, get some slow-mo shots of the fountain at the plaza. So yeah, I wanted to kind of focus on the video aspect, but that's why this actual setup came in clutch. I really like doing the slow-mo shots on this camera rather than the GoPro. I think the quality is just so much better. So we were really getting some of those shots going on at this location. Not too many photos, but we had a couple breaks. We switched over to photo mode and got these shots. Now, moving on to Granada, which was definitely the most picturesque city on the trip. Starting off with I'll just start with the sunset overlooks, man. There are so many overlooks of this city. Look at this shot. It's of the Alhambra, which is in the bottom of the shot here. And then we have the entire city of Granada and surrounding areas, and then mountains in the background, and then clouds beyond that. It's just so many layers of shots. And this was taken at 65 millimeter, which is actually quite a bit zoomed in, but I kind of wanted to get the entire bottom of the frame with the Alhambra in it to capture that. But then we have this one, which is zoomed out quite a bit more. This is at 30 millimeters. And yeah, this one kind of captures the entire city in a one fell swoop from quite a distance. This is at Mirador de San Miguel Alto, and this one kind of gives you, it's outside the city. The overlook is outside the city, so you're able to look at the entire city from a distance, We're not missing any of it really, but honestly, this sunset is phenomenal here. And then we have the Alhambra on the left, all lit up. And then as it gets darker and darker, we can see the colors shift to the Alhambra. Just the lighting here, and that's another reason I love this camera, is because it captures photos so well in the dark. This one is shot at 5000 ISO at 35 millimeter 1/100th shutter speed, and really there's no noise issues to my eye. Like maybe if you zoom in a lot, let's see if we just keep zooming. Okay, yeah, there's some noise eventually, but like we're looking fine. We're looking fantastic in my opinion. So yeah, and then here's another one kind of close up. Same settings on the camera as well. 5000 ISO 1/100th. Shutter speed. We're just walking. This is all handheld, so no tripods, none of that. Here's another funny one. This one's at 1600 ISO, 1/125th. So this was a little bit earlier in the day, like 30 minutes before that, but it's obviously a little bit brighter out. We have a little bit of light, but I'm really only exposing for the sky here. I'm not exposing for any of the city, any of the low lit areas, so it was quite easy to get a quality shot with the low ISO as well. And then here's some other shots going around Granada. We have this building here that's next to the Alhambra. This one made for some picturesque scenes, like with the fall colored leaves. This is in November in Spain, so we do have some orange and yellows and greens in the trees, and then we have this building highlighting the scene up in the upper right third, right? So just a full range of color on this shot, which is absolutely fantastic. And then here's a couple more, just like portraits walking around. We have Becca here on one of these stone bridges in the city. I don't know, like this one, where's this? This is at 105 millimeters, so this is the full zoom of the lens capability. So, yeah, I still think it's excellent. Excellent abilities there. 100 ISO, just like, I don't know, perfect photo conditions, honestly. Here's another one inside the Alhambra. We have, this one's at 79 mil, 1/1000th of a second. It's very lit. This is a lot of light in this scene, so we did have to bump up that shutter speed to 1/1000th, but I think overall fantastic capability of the camera here. Other than that, I think that's going to wrap up my favorite shots of the entire trip. Let me know which of those shots is your favorite, and which of these cities kind of looks most appealing to you. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you want some more, and we will catch you in the next one. We'll see you soon.